Thanks, Emma. To assist our decision-making in choosing the most relevant and valid clinical practice guideline, we utilised a variety of databases. Before commencing our search, we individually developed a research question to refine the searches yielded. Our question asked, what clinical guidelines are available for informing speech pathology practice for the management of adults with dysphagia following stroke? We then collated different search terms to develop a concept map that would help our searches more refined while remaining comprehensive. The terms including synonyms of our defined population, adults with dysphagia post-stroke, and clinical practice guidelines in relation to this population. After completing the concept map, we began searching. We all utilised a variety of databases containing relevant biomedical literature and journal citations. Databases ranged from generalised biomedical databases, including Medline, HCS5CEL, AMED, and more speech-specific databases such as SpeechBite. All databases were used to ensure our search was as comprehensive as possible. When using Medline, first searches yielded a small number, resulting in 3. When less terms were included, this led to a result of 5. A third search with even less terms used yielded 29. Of this 29, 4 relevant practice guidelines were found. First searches uses AMED resulted in 12 clinical practice guidelines, resulting in 4 relevant yields. Next utilised was MBase. First searches resulting in 12 yields. Second search resulted in 22 yields, giving 10 relevant practice guidelines. PsycInfo was used, but no relevant CPGs were found. SpeechBite yielded 8 CPGs, of all were relevant. HCS5CEL resulted in 17 CPGs, post-search yielding 1 CPG. A Google Scholar search was used, and 3 relevant CPGs were found. A specified search was completed using the American Speech and Language Hearing Association, or ASHA, that yielded 133 CPGs, of which 7 were relevant to our population. Lastly, Speech Pathology Australia was used and gave 5 results, of which 1 was relevant. During our searches, filters were also utilised intermittently that defined our adult population and showed clinical practice guidelines only were yielded. Yields were removed if they were not relevant to our specified population or were not a valid clinical practice guideline. From these searches, collectively we had 24 relevant clinical practice guidelines for our topic. The clinical practice guideline used in our critique was the National Institute for Health and Care of Excellence, or NICE, stroke rehabilitation or long-term rehabilitation after stroke, the full guideline, which was a result included from most of our databases, indicating that our searches were comprehensive. Now, I'll hand it over to Emma to talk about the critiquing of our chosen clinical practice guideline.